Well, multi-platinum selling country singer Clay Walker has had a busy year traveling across America on his ongoing national concert tour. He's here now during a break in the action to bring us up to date on his latest projects and to celebrate something near to his heart, the important role of caregivers for those with chronic diseases. As I shared with you last year, 2 decades ago, Walker was diagnosed with an incurable neurological disease, a relapsing form of multiple sclerosis. Clay now joins me with his wife and care partner, Jessica. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Makiba. It's great to be here.
Now, first, Clay, you've had a busy year all the way around with your latest concert tour. Tell us what's next for you going into the new year.
We have a new record that we've been working on for the last 3 years, and you know it's been my mission to really make an authentic record and authentic to who I am, but also fit into the mix of the new music that is out on the radio. And so I feel like mission accomplished there. We've toured really hard this year as well, and as well as going around speaking a little bit about living with MS. This being National Caregivers Month, I'm here with my caregiver, Jessica, my wife, and she's played an invaluable role in my health and my continued health. We've learned a lot over the years of how to manage relapsing remitting MS. We have a partnership with Teva. We have a great doctor on our team, and we've developed a really good diet and exercise routine for me that seems to be doing great. I've been relapse free for 18 straight years, so I got to say we must be doing something right.
Absolutely, and congratulations to you for going so long, and we hope that everything continues as well. Now, you talked a little bit about balancing and management with your disease. Tell us some more about that. How do you balance your career with the disease management, especially when you're on tour?
Well, staying healthy, first of all, is the balance. I wouldn't be able to tour or do any of the other things, and Jessica has really helped with that. She always makes sure that I'm staying on track, and I'll just let her tell you. How do you keep me on track?
When he's at home, it's obviously much easier than when he's out on the road. As a caregiver, I think one of the most important things you can do is for you to have your own support system too. So don't be afraid to reach out to family and friends and gain support from them. But I reach out to his band members and I just check up on him and make sure he's working out and eating right and taking his medication. And he laughs. He says sometimes he's about to walk on stage and someone in the band will be like, "Hey, did you get your workout in today?" And then he knows I've been calling and checking in on him. So
she's a tiger mom. I say that with a smile on my face, though.
Absolutely. Now, Jessica, you mentioned a little bit about how you help him stick to his treatment routine. Tell us, what is it like when he's out on the road and you know that he has to stay to that routine? What is that like for you to deal with that, and you're in 2 separate areas?
Well, like I said, being able to, we have an open line of communication and honest conversation. So, if we have constant contact when he's out on the road, and we text, and we're there for each other. So if he doesn't feel like working out that day, I'm there to talk him into it. And
especially in the morning, we talk first thing in the morning as soon as I wake up. She's up before me, obviously, being a musician. But as soon as we get on the phone, she goes, "Well, what are you going to do today?" And I know the right answer. The right answer is I'm going to work out, and then I'm going to get on with my day. She wants to hear those words, so it takes pressure off of her, knowing that I'm sticking to the routine that we know keeps me healthy.
Absolutely. And Jessica, we all know that caregivers also need care as well, too. So tell us, what are some of the ways that you make time to care for yourself while also keeping Clay's needs first?
Well, the support team, I call my mom every day. She's a huge part in our life.
And she gets 10 minutes of yoga. That's it. She puts on her phone and she'll get 10 minutes. She's like, "This is my de-stress right here." My de-stress is working on my skid steer, on our farm in Tennessee.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. And what advice do you have, Jessica, for other spouses who are currently serving as caregivers for their loved one who has MS?
Well, I would say don't be afraid to reach out and ask questions, ask for help, because you're not alone. There's 90 million of us. So, reaching out and finding your own support team is crucial.
Yes, indeed. And Clay, what advice would you have as well for those who are living with MS and who may have their spouse as their caregiver? What advice do you have for those with busy schedules such as your own?
I would say to anybody who has a chronic illness that do your part.
That is wonderful. And lastly, you too, where can people go for more information and resources on caregiving for someone with MS or just MS as a whole?
Well, you can go to bandagainstms.org, which is a charity that we started, a charity called Band Against MS, and we get the best information possible and try to deliver that to the MS community. So it's a great source.
I love that. Thank you so much. And the best of luck to both of you going into the new year. And for more information, please visit bandagainstms.org, the organization that Clay and his wife has started, with more resources for not only MS itself, but if you're caregiving for someone with MS as well. Thank you again for joining me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you,
you.
Makiba.